Dark psychology sounds like something from a movie, like a secret weapon used by villains and toxic people. In real life, it is simply the way emotions, fears, and desires are used to influence you. You feel it when a small comment makes you feel guilty, when a post makes you feel behind, when a joke makes you feel stupid, or when fear stops you from changing. You blame yourself for being weak or lazy, when really your mind is reacting to pressure that was designed to move you. This is not about learning to control others. It is about seeing the strings so you are not the puppet anymore. Once you understand these invisible tricks, you become harder to manipulate and easier to motivate. You can flip the same psychology that once held you down and use it to push yourself forward. Guilt tripping sounds like, after everything I've done for you, you're really saying no? Or, if you cared about me, you'd do this. On the surface, it looks emotional, but the hidden message is, if you don't do what I want, you're a bad person. Over time, you start saying yes when you are exhausted, cancel your own plans to help others, and feel selfish just for wanting time to rest or grow. Guilt becomes a remote control for your life. To flip this, treat guilt as information, not a command. When that heavy feeling shows up, pause and ask, if I say yes to this, what am I saying no to? Maybe you are saying no to sleep, study, health, or a promise you made to yourself. Seeing the trade clearly lets you choose instead of obey. You can still support people, but now it comes from choice, not pressure. That builds real self-respect, and self-respect is a strong source of motivation. You're not just doing things to avoid feeling bad anymore. You're protecting your energy for the life you want. Fear of missing out is everywhere. Countdowns, last chance offers, and perfect lives on your feed. No one has to say it directly. The message is, everyone else is moving ahead. You're behind. Your brain is wired to fear being left out of the group, so FOMO hits hard. You rush into things you don't really want, sign up for trends that don't fit you, and feel like a failure when your life looks normal compared to what you see online. You can flip FOMO by slowing it down. When you feel that rush of panic, ask, what do I think I'm missing out on? And do I truly want that, or do I just want to feel less insecure? The answer is often surprising. Many times you realize you're chasing an image, not a real desire. Then set a few clear priorities for yourself. Maybe health, a skill, savings, a project, or peace of mind. When a new trend or opportunity appears, you simply ask, does this help my priorities? If not, you can let it go without hating yourself. FOMO stops meaning I'm behind and starts meaning this doesn't match my path, and that's okay. Comparison whispers, look at them, now look at you. You see someone fitter, richer, or more confident, and it feels like proof that you are losing. Sometimes people around you add comments like, your friend is already settled, what are you doing? And you shrink even more. Used badly, comparison becomes poison that kills your drive. To flip it, treat comparison as a clue instead of a verdict. When jealousy hits, instead of saying, must be nice, ask, what do they have that I secretly wish I had too? It might be discipline, courage, calmness, social confidence, or consistency. Once you name it, envy becomes a map. It shows you the qualities you want to grow in yourself. You move from they're better than me to they're showing me what's possible. You do not have to copy their life. You can learn from their habits, their discipline, their patience, and then build your own version. Their success becomes proof that your next level is real, not proof that you're behind forever. Some manipulation feels amazing at first. Love bombing is when someone gives you intense attention very quickly. Constant messages, big compliments, you're different from everyone else, making you feel like the center of their world. It feels special, so it's easy to get attached. The trap appears when that attention becomes a switch they control. Once you're hooked, they can go cold the moment you say no or set a boundary. You start changing yourself just to bring back that warm version of them, and your self-worth quietly starts to depend on how one person treats you. To flip this, you need inner standards that matter more than anyone's mood. Ask, what behavior makes me proud of myself? Maybe it's being honest, keeping your word, working on your goals, or looking after your health. At night, instead of, do they still like me? Ask, did I respect my own standards today? When you live like that, praise becomes a bonus, not your oxygen. Some people hide attacks inside jokes. They say, "You start a business?" Or, "You're not really the gym type." Then add, "Relax, it's just a joke." People laugh, but the message still lands. Hear the same lines enough, and your brain may start to believe them. You begin to see yourself as weak, lazy, or not serious, and stop trying to grow. You don't always need to argue to flip this. Answer silently with action. When a cutting joke lands, turn it into a private promise. "I'll let my results speak." Then you show up for yourself. You study, train, learn, build. Every small step toward your goals rewrites the story those jokes tried to give you. Fear is powerful because your brain's first job is survival. People may say, "If you quit this job, you'll regret it." Or, "If you try and fail, everyone will laugh." Even if no one says it, your own mind runs the same script whenever you think about change. You picture failure, feel it in your body, and freeze so doing nothing feels safer. To flip fear into motivation, make it specific. Ask, what is the realistic worst thing that could happen if I try? Not the dramatic version, the practical one. Maybe you lose some money, feel embarrassed, or need to start again. Then ask, if that happened, what would I do next? Almost always, you can see a way to recover. Finally ask, what's the best thing that could happen if I try? And what happens if I never try? Slow boiling is the last invisible trick. Control and decline rarely arrive in one big moment. They build in tiny steps. Someone asks for a little more of your time, then a little more, and because each request is small, you keep saying yes. One day you notice you have almost no energy left for yourself. Your habits follow the same pattern. You skip one workout, then another, delay one task, then many. Each choice seems too small to matter, but together they pull you far from the life you wanted. The same process can rebuild you. Tiny steps, repeated often, create silent growth. You don't need a perfect plan, just simple, consistent actions, and the courage to ask, if I repeat today for the next 6 months, where will I end up? Let that answer guide your next move. You've seen how guilt, FOMO, comparison, love bombing, subtle insults, fear stories, and slow boiling can quietly shape your life. Now you can flip those same patterns into tools that protect your energy and make you stronger. You don't need perfection, just a little more awareness than yesterday and one small step in a better direction. Pick one area where you felt pressured or held back and take one simple action today to change that pattern. If this helped, hit like, subscribe, and share which hidden trick you've noticed the most. You're not here to be controlled. You're here to take back your power and rise.